Okay. Testing sound. Sounds okay. Loading almost done. Okay, where are we? Ah, yes. I'm doing some side missions before the main missions. Let's see for something else. But we will first get the remaining campfires. In the areas we already discovered. Otherwise I'm gonna forget it. Maybe don't want that. I like my mobility.
I think he built all this.
Okay.
A lot. So many memories. It's not home anymore. Not without Rust. There's nothing for me here anymore.
Maybe we found if we are lucky. Rust, why did you leave us behind? Okay, let's check the front.
Never know when I might need these.
See if we can locate the trading dolls on the way. I don't know how many there are, but I think it's a trophy from what I read. First, let's see what we need for capacity. Do we only need one more? Oh. Why are you running away? Okay, let's see if we can get down from here somewhere without dying. I don't think so. Go all the way around. No, it's close. Feel like it's your auditore. Free run. Made it. Campfire discovered. I'm more curious now what's over there. Maybe another cauldron or something, or what's it called? Look at the power cells. It's very mysterious. Look, it looks like an ancient machine. It's alive.
I'll find a use for you.
There's nothing here. Really? Get over here. You're mine.
This.
Apparently there's nothing here. To the stars and beyond. Slow loading. Oh. Excuse me. Why are you running away? If we fight a rockworm.
Never thought I'd see that come alive.
Lying on the water. Who did this?
They know I'm here now.
That.
Open shop.
Jesus, can it get any better?
Don't move. I got it.
Let's go to this one now.
Easier when I was a kid.
There are no snap walls there. No, let's go the other way. Let's see. And this will be the last one. The game is loading faster than usual. Running. Always grab the health. Never can get enough health.
Trail.
Hopefully we find some rats on the way. I really wish you could run with your scanner on. It's very annoying. anything.
Probably going forever.
Okay. Now let's get over here. More animals. Rats, rats, where are the rats? Campfire discovered.
It's Errand, and he's in trouble.
So which side quest did we want to do? Thought there was another quest here. Oh well. You can survive longer, I hope. Let's go to this one. Take me home to the place. Thought he was gonna attack me. Nani? Look at Eren giving it his all. Going out. Nasan, Nasan, where is Nasan? Campfire discovered. Right there.
This must be where Nassan was supposed to check in.
Oh. Eren killed them all by themselves.
Over here and have a word.
It looks like there was a scuffle here. But no, if someone
Come
dragged
on, what are you
Nassan
waiting
off, there should be tracks.
Oh,
Oh, here we are. Let's see where they went.
You don't feel like talking?
And you always drag them on the main road, huh? It's very weird. It's the last place I would drag them on.
I should check on Errand at Red Ridge Pass. He said he'd be waiting.
Oh, an arena? Looks nice.
The Shadow Carja outpost. Let's hope Nassan is inside.
Oh. Let's start killing them. If possible.
You can see them. They can't see you.
Headshot. God damn it, people. Dead. Let's tag them so I can keep them better in check.
Might have a man down.
Okay. Well, somebody just discovered the body. Damn it. Maybe we can kill him. Damn it. No, you just did not see me. Is that not possible? Oh, he's out and about. Deadly, deadly. I have nobody. How big is this place? Damn it.
Fire over here.
Shit, 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 shit.
What's your name?
She went that way.
She went that way. No, I did not. I was never there. My name is not of your concern.
Can breathe again.
Dead. And dead. Shadow cards on my ass. I be wiping them out left and right. Damn it.
Dead too if you don't fight.
Oh, you did not see me. Yes, come here, slowly, slowly. Damn it.
Right here, you
Damn it. I really suck, man. Can you blow my whistle, baby, whistle, baby? Son. Let's do a quick save here. Because I think I cleaned out the outside. Let's see what happens when we go this way. It's another way inside.
They've gotten us on, all right. He needs help.
Let's try this again. I'll keep it simple since you're obviously feeble. What were you doing out by the fork?
It was a picnic. With your mother.
I think he's trying to hurt your feelings. Won't work. My mother loves a good picnic.
Be that as it may, we're not getting anywhere.
That's all right. I don't mind breaking a few of his bones.
How many do you think we'll have to crack to make him...
Okay, you can touch this too. You can touch this too.
broke. Fine. What is he? Ah! It's a bloody rout.
Come on, goddammit.
Oh, son, guidance to my...
You want to die that badly? Free Nasan. Wait, just gonna loot this. I want more supplies.
Kinjeev sent me. Let's get you out of here.
I thought that old salt had abandoned me. Guess I owe him a slap on the back. Come on,
Come on,
this way.
this way. No. Follow me. Where do you think you're going? Are we gonna rappel down? Okay, let's talk.
Kinjeev told me about the cause. Did you lose the shipment?
No, it's hidden nearby. There's a lot of hungry people in Sunfall that will be happy to see it.
Good. Now, listen. When you head back to Meridian, talk to a noble named Ravon. If you're honest with him, I think he'll help.
Beg a high blood for help? But after everything you've done, I can't refuse. But for now, I'm bound for Sunfall. Be safe.
Be safe, rookie. Return to Ravana. Okay. Finally, we loaded in. Raven, where are you?
A man named Nissan came to see me, and we came to an arrangement. I think many in Sunfall will benefit from it. All this from a stolen sword. As they say, follow the shadow, and you'll find a flame.
Right, no, not Olin. Talk to Erend now. Let's take a detour. Ah, first let's toggle everything back on, because I probably missed a lot of shit by doing that. Oh, it's okay. Can go to here. faster. Okay. Alright, let's go to the vantage point. How do I get there? That's the question. Probably up there, something, I think. Climb to the sky. Nice.
Day 11. I came out here to die. But instead of overdosing at Wyatt's cottage, I went out walking along the water. I was standing right here when the idea hit me. And the moment it did, I knew I had to do it.
Do what? Then go to this one. And then these three. Found it. Oh, what the hell? Nose dive into the sand, Aloy, you stupid bitch. Probably won't make it from here, so I have to go around. Let's go this way.
So much for being careful.
You're never careful, Aloy. You did a nose dive into the sand. find it weird that nobody's here. Maybe it's... no. Okay. Not complaining or anything. Fox. Where are the Glinthawks? Tell me it's in the ravine. Ah, there it is. Oh, we have one set from the ancient vessels, 2 sets of the weird dolls, 1 set of the lotus, almost everything. Okay, let's go to do the quest. First, let's see if we can take over the Glinthawk.
Look out below!
A goose. Ugly goose. Oh well, no Glinthawks in the area, so let's just go do the quest.
Glad that's over with. Thanks for the help. Come on over here and have a word.
Yes, I'm on my way.
Hey, come on, what are you waiting for?
Thanks for the help, okay, no problem. I just got here.
What, you don't feel like talking?
Oh, useful.
Hey, seriously, we need to talk.
Yes, I'm here.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so... no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men? But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. You know, maybe she thought... damn, I don't know.
I think you have a drinking problem.
Search parties found their bodies the next day and the corpses of some Shadow Karja cowards. It was an ambush. The Shadow Karja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
The coward's way?
Alright. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
Can you like please run, Aaron? I don't have time.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Is this Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cliff. Almost there. Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please.
These look like...
I need to find the bastards that did this.
Did someone move a body through here?
What do you see there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
I think it was some of their own men, yes?
Keep that for later.
I want more help. They're killed in the dim bone site. Let's do a quick save. So I think we're gonna get ambushed by our own people. Or a combination.
Why fake an ambush?
There's more to this, and we're gonna figure it out.
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asaram.
Is this how your people usually greet each other?
What's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Fuel the machines. Which machine? Oh, god damn it. Sawtooth. Damn it. 5 years. Get over here.
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual. Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Where's the other one? Okay, let's continue. Second side.
Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing. There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Oh, did they really ambush there?
So much blood. A lot of people died here. A massacre.
Some more. Supply crates. Oh, something here.
These look like Vanguard weapons.
Weapons.
There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back. Those rocks. They're shattered. Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
Oh, new type of machine. Come on.
What are those leather straps? Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
Did we find everything? Finally.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons. No fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something. Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's. These leather straps have been cut. As if they took the armor off someone.
That can't be. Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
You said she was unrecognizable. Maybe they switched another body into her armor, someone around the same size, and mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
Ooh, nice.
Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right...
Then my sister could be alive. I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Run, Errant, run! Okay, let's go back. Let's hope she... Oh, Palace of the Sun. Let's get the... honor me. Quit walking and honor me. No? Okay. Then you will honor me. Honor me some more, your deity. The Mad Sun King. Alright, let me pass. Or not.
Greetings, Aloy. I am known as Blameless Marad. Please come with me. You're needed
Blameless
for an
Marad.
important consultation.
What do you mean?
He's to blame?
Where's Erend?
He's inside, attending the Sun King, where we should be without further delay. Follow me, please.
All of these people are here to see the Sun King.
Yes, and each has come to ask a favor of him. Unpleasant, but that's politics. The Sun King is eager to meet you, the machine tamer with a curious eye for detail. It's all very intriguing.
I'm not here to intrigue you.
Too late.
First the Oseram get special treatment, and now Outlanders from the Savage East. What interest could the Sun
Passed by
King
some
have in
Outlander
her?
items, unaccounted, and Miss Nora go to the front of the line.
Forward, Murad.
Ignore them. Nobles are like children who whine when they don't get a second helping of dessert.
What's the Sun King like?
The most important thing is what he isn't like. His father. I think you'll find him to be a reasonable man.
Aloy of the Nora. She who sees the unseen. Welcome. It would seem you have done me a great service. Erend, tell her what you found.
I checked Ursa's tomb. You were right, Aloy. The body is missing a scar below her right knee. I gave it to Ursa when we were kids, fighting over a toy sword.
If the body is not Ursa's, then we must assume she is still alive. And I will not abandon her.
We only know she was taken, not who took her.
I can help with that. Ursa has an enemy among the Oseram. A warlord named Dervahl.
Impossible. Every clan in the claim has been hunting for him since the liberation. He has to be dead by now.
No other Oseram had the motive and ingenuity to lure Ursa into this trap. I expect to find him lurking somewhere near the border. I've already sent an agent to investigate. He'll be waiting for word from us at the marketplace in Pitchcliff.
I can't move troops to the border without provoking the Oseram. But I could send a few vanguardsmen. And perhaps an exceptionally gifted Nora as well. Erend,
Don't
Murad,
try to flirt with me.
let me discuss it with her privately. I hate to impose further after all you've done, but this is a matter of great importance to me.
It sounds like Ursa means a lot to you.
Without her Oseram vanguard, I would not have been able to liberate Meridian and end my father's brutal reign. Since then, it has been difficult to maintain peace between our tribes. But Ursa has a way of making her people see reason. So you see, I need her back at my side. And quickly.
Who is Dervahl exactly?
To understand Dervahl, you must first understand my father. He truly thought of himself as a sun god. His mind was broken. He believed that blood sacrifice would solve, well, everything. So he raided the other tribes for victims, especially the Oseram.
Dervahl fought back. He crafted powerful weapons and rallied his people. My father responded with the ultimate cruelty. He captured Dervahl's wife and daughter and sacrificed them in the Sun Ring.
I'd like to ask you something about the Sundom and its politics.
By all means.
They call you a sun god who killed his own father in order to unite the tribes in harmony. Is any of it true?
They say you can see the invisible, split an arrow at 50 paces, and tame machines at a glance. How much of that is true?
It's not too far off.
Well, I would like to unite the tribes in harmony, but you saw how many courtiers I have to deal with first. Maybe next week.
Maybe next week.
Quite a place you've got here. You can almost see the little people below the mesa.
You don't approve? Well, I have a secret for you. Neither do I. But we must be patient. Change won't come in a single sunrise.
But will it happen at all, while men live in palaces?
It might. Eventually. If people like you help me bring it about.
Your politics seem very complicated. The Oseram are friends, but enemies too?
I couldn't have liberated Meridian without the help of Ursa and her Oseram freebooters. Many of them have settled here. But the Ealdormen of the Oseram clans in the Claim have become jealous of their success. So have many Karja nobles. It's a volatile situation, especially given the fact that my father raided the Oseram for years. Ursa helps keep the peace, promising a future based on mutual gain. But some, like Dervahl, will never let go of their venom.
What can you tell me about the Shadow Karja? What do they have to do with Ursa?
They are remnants of my father's regime, holding out at the fortress of Sunfall to the west. Like him, they care only for domination, and seek to draw upon the power of the sun by spilling blood in its name. Since Ursa helped me take this city from them, they were perfect scapegoats. Dervahl knew this, of course, and planned it well.
So, why would Dervahl go to so much trouble to kidnap Ursa?
He felt she betrayed him. She fought by his side until she realized he planned to raise Meridian and butcher its people. And she came to me. Together, we stopped him and liberated the city from my father. Dervahl has spent every moment since trying to get revenge. Mostly on the other Oseram who fought with us. He made so many powerful enemies. I thought we'd seen the last of him. I was wrong.
I need to get going.
I know. Well, they say kings should never beg. But please, help me find Ursa.
Who says that?
Well, Murad, for one. Don't hesitate to ask him or Erend if you have further questions.
Okay. Map where? Oh, that's not far. Where the hell did he go? Pitch Cliff. Let's first see our inventory. Weapons, resources, 99. Okay. Let's go to here so we can sell shit in this camp.
I'd like an opportunity to share a drink with Aaron. There's a man who knows how.
Oh, it's this thing again. Hopefully I don't kill myself. Okay, let's sell. Oh, we got a lot of these. I want more money. What's this? Let's see if you got something new we can actually buy. We don't have a Lanceholder's heart. But it's not better than the one we have, so. We can buy this. It's only good against projectiles. Survival heavy, I'm wearing it. Ice, don't need it. Thunder, don't need it. Okay, let's do the quest.
This must be Pitchcliff. Murad's agent should be at the marketplace by now.
Where are you? Why are you running away?
Anora? Huh. They know a forge from a campfire.
No sign of Murad's guy? He's had plenty of time to investigate.
We'd better look for him.
Damn right.
Well, someone left here recently, and they were in a hurry.
Going up the cliff. Coming home. Coming home. Oh, dead.
Has to be Murad's guy. Dervahl's thugs must have made him.
Maybe because he found something. Look at this. I think he drew a map with his own blood.
Right. Those kind of maps you know you better follow.
That might be Pitchcliff. He marked a spot to the north. Could be Derval's location.
My men are waiting outside of town. I'll grab them and meet you there.
Oh, good thing I scoured this place before, so I don't need to travel that much. That's why I like to discover everything before I play the missions. So afterwards I can just fast travel everywhere. But that's just me. I like it that way. And collectibles are deadly for me. I need to have them all before I do something new. Oh wow.
Machines. Looks like they've been chained up.
Derval's a tinker. He probably experiments on them or strips them for parts.
Maybe I can use them to make some trouble. I'll go in first. Hold off until the fighting starts.
All right. We've got your back.
I've got your back, Aloy. Oh. Then can we take them over?
Derval's men. It's about to get ugly.
I hope so.
Intruders! Unleash the machines! Get behind something!
Get out of here.
Oh yes, let's override. Let's cause some havoc. Just kill him. To it, why can I get down? Get down. Some health potions. Bees to help you out, it's very fun. long as it takes.
Let's hurry.
Let's take out the Watchers. Whoa, fire in the hole. Let's keep him chained up.
Derval says you gotta eat dirt.
That's pretty weird. Did I just bug the game? Because I don't think we have to see him in the yellow state.
Well, they're still surprised.
Die! Goddamn Ravengers.
Taking.
It's time for you to eat dirt with the fishies.
Ursa must be in there. We have to get through.
Oh, that sound. There must be a way to get through. They must use these to protect themselves from that awful sound.
You're gonna really stick that in your ear.
Should give me the upper hand.
Alright.
Ursa!
Aaron?
Durval tried to break me. Shows what he knows.
I should have been with you. Why didn't you come for me? I know I'm a useless trunk, but...
No, idiot. I got a message from Durval saying he wanted to parlay. I didn't come for you because I knew it was a trap. I couldn't let you get hurt. Just didn't think it'd be that good a trap. Thought I could take him out. Now listen. Durval's planning something big in Meridian. He said he'd force Avad to watch as the smoke darkens their precious sun. Your king needs you. No more playing around. You're gonna have to
Don't
grow
die
up
on me,
fast.
come on.
I will. I promise.
You damn well better, little brother.
Ursa. No, no. Please. I won't let you down. I promise.
God damn it, Ursa. Why?
Erend,
Why?
I'm so sorry.
We've got to find Durval. But Meridian's a big place.
I'll look through his things. Maybe we can narrow it down. This machine's been picked apart with precision. What's Durval learned from all his tinkering? Do I even want to know?
Supply
Just
place.
notes about crafting. And a letter tucked between the pages. Lots of blaze. Headed to Meridian. If we find it, I'll bet we find Durval too. I think I found something that can help. Let's head back to the palace.
Go. I won't be long, but I need to tend to my sister.
Excuse me. Okay. Let's go back all the way to Meridian. First, let's make a pit stop here. Finally making some progress. Level 45. Oh. Green talks. Is there a patch of grass somewhere? Of course not. Ah, there's some. Let's see if we can. So do we need to tie them down or something before we can override them? We can always try that. Let's see, I think I have a roper here. Long rope cast. You have to get real close. Land. Tie them down. Are you going to land or not? Land. Oh, I don't think I need to take it back. Probably something stupid I need to do. We won't come down. Another twist. Damn it.
Dead machines.
The hell? Talk to Prig. Oh,
Back to
I
your
didn't see it was a human.
Tribal girl. You're a hunter. Machine hunter. I can smell it on you. Their oils and fluids. Oh, your hands are stained.
I'm
Can
stained
I
with the blood
just
of my
scent
enemies.
your fingers?
No.
No, of course not, no. Forgive me. In my head, it's addled. Heavy with the taste of metal and lightning and prophecy. Do you dream of the metal world, Huntress? That's what you, Nora, call it.
The ancient world?
Yes, you've almost touched it. You hunt the machines, strip the parts, reach into their guts, let the sacred fluids run out, spilling away into the earth, wasted. Open your mouth to insight. Drink up. That's what I did. I'm Bryn.
Yeah. Looks like it. Those wounds. A sawtooth gave them to you on the hunt, didn't it?
Oh, not just any sawtooth, not just a hunt. I was low, quiet in the long grass, spear at the ready to bring it down. Then, the scent, the taste of its blood overcame me. I pounced, wrestled it down, bit into it. Oh, so close. A shiver through my teeth as they ground along the wires. But its teeth won out.
You're lucky to be alive, I think.
Until the
he's a little
wounds
bit crazy.
mend, flower into scars, only my mind can wonder. But why not trade, Huntress? You bring me the blood, I tell you what it reveals.
Blood?
You really drink the blood of machines?
I heard tales of a tribe from the land where the sun goes at night. They were a suckle from the machines. No, it's true.
Blood
Took
of the
wisdom and
innocents.
strength from it, drew closer to them. Then the tales go dark. A whole tribe disappeared.
Maybe because they all died? Drinking machine blood can't be good for you.
Oh, first it made me sick. Then came the visions. For days and nights. Machine dreams, Huntress.
You're Banuk. Is this normal for your tribe?
My tribe. No tribe! The other shamans said, you've drunk in the machine spirit's madness, they said. This is not the way of things. Stripped me out on the ice.
I think you're a little
left
bit
me to
crazy.
die. Said that's the way of things. Cold, unending.
They cast you out. But you survived.
Perhaps. I remember the chill pressed in slow, spear-tipped. Tall necks gathering their great dark heads over me like a garland. Then I was walking again, walking back to my once tribe. To return is to be forgiven. But I kept walking. No one stopped me.
These dreams you have.
Oh, you're curious. Good. It'll give you a long life. I wish that for you. That's my
I will
blessing.
not drink blood.
Now we're sworn. I'll tell you how the visions began. All is silence. The sky is dark. I gather up the world and peel it back, expose the ancient metal beneath, like skinning a rabbit. It's warm to the touch, warm as the sun. Pressed against it, I feel sound. My heartbeat is the thunder of titans rising. Machines bigger than mountains, stronger too. The metal world carried on their shoulders.
I'm not sure I like these visions of yours.
They're an answer. But to what questions? I must know. I'll share.
It's been interesting, but I should be on my way.
Roam far, Huntress, and remember, the blood is precious to me. Yes. Good hunting at the Ridge of Vales. If you fell a sawtooth, bring me what spills, won't you? Not enough metal in the rainwater. Not for my taste.
Or maybe too much.
The metal world's echo still...
I don't have your machine blood. I just wanted to talk.
I accept.
It's
Okay.
always a
change.
I have to kill sawtooths? Are you shitting me? Ay. Weird ass nigger. cyber
Low and quiet does it.
blood.
The blood is precious. Okay.
Will he die? Those are a lot of monsters.
Are those tooth marks on that machine?
Ah, Huntress. You've brought me the blood of the sawtooth. Yes.
Really weird. I think he's gonna die now.
Don't make me regret it.
Wait here. It takes time, and the visions are strong. No matter what you hear, what screams, keep your distance.
Starting to regret it.
Before the time of the sawtooth, the machines ran as one pack. Metal drumming on metal, keeping pace out to the lightning's edge. The rumble of low storms, that's them in motion. And then, a confusion. Something has changed. The great direction breaks, splits off like a dead branch. They're tumbling now. When they recover, violence is what they know. Now, metal screeches on metal. A death dance, learned from wars before our eyes had learned to see. The sawtooth, the ravager, they hunt in the long shadows of others. Jagged shapes, old shapes with bloody eyes. And the machines no longer rise and swell as one thing, an all thing.
You're quite the storyteller. But what's it mean?
Oh, meaning is not for me to say. Only what I saw.
And you saw all of that?
So it's useful.
Yes.
Nothing
Doesn't it make
useful.
you wonder? The machines that drive other machines mad, corruptors, it's their venom I must taste next.
Do you have any idea what that could do to you? Oh, you've drunk it before, of course you have.
I found fallen ones on Coiled Canyon's cliffs. Under the sun, it boiled inside them. The vapor. Intoxicating.
Jesus. He's not normal. It's quite a distance away. That was fast. I'll hope I don't have to fight a corruptor. Lance horns.
Glintox. Looks like I'm not the only one who wants these papers.
Walk through here, or going to fly? Of course it's gonna stay in the air. God damn it. Right.
Ugh, the stink.
Taste the blood of my enemies. Taken a little bit too far.
So did you smell this blood coming? It stinks.
The richest is not always the sweetest, Huntress. In the jungles of the Jewel, a fruit grows, but reeks of spoiled meat. Taste it, though, honey to the tongue. No. This is disgusting. These corruptors never belonged to the herds. They crawled from beneath desert or rust, from the bones of old machines. Sickness to spread. That's how they came. Cold metal runs hot, buckles with thorn cuts and tail stings. A fever of obedience. My ears are ringing. I grasp at my tongue. An ingot falls out, stamped with circles and lines. Directions, instructions to break a machine's will. I heard the metal screaming, Huntress. I leave the ingot where it falls.
How long is
This
gonna
isn't for us to
keep
know.
talking like this?
Corruptor after corruptor tramples it in their greedy tread.
That is how they work. Kind of. How do you know these things?
It's not what I know, Huntress. It's what the blood knows. Am I the singer or the song?
I don't know what you are. Maybe get some rest.
No rest when there's unknown journeys to prepare for. Do you know of the hidden machines that hunt men deep in the jewel?
Stalkers? Yes, I know of them. Oh. Stalker blood next? Sure. Why not?
Oh, stalkers. I hate those bloody bastards. So why do I need to go all the way over there for Stalker? When they are also here or here? Let's see.
So, Hephaestus is the source of the cauldron data intrusions? It's been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. Deadlier and deadlier.
The wrong one. Let's see if we can find some stalkers over here. Override. An invisible man.
They know where I am.
let's get back to the weird guy. And hopefully it doesn't ask too many blood types anymore. I thought he said last one, but then again, or maybe he will fall dead after this one.
It's a clever trick they have, but no need to see what you can scent. This blood is sharp, Huntress. Flint sharp. The last time I took it into me, they say I slept the sleep of death and sweated dark oil.
All right. Try not to die.
A stalker, watching us. Watched by us. In red eyes, I thought to see ourselves reflected.
Don't
No, they were dull and set.
die.
Set with a purpose precise from their machine mother foundries. They prey. They will not flinch. They are indifferent to the wild. They are final. They are weapons, that's all. My heart drops. Why look for understanding in the axe the moment before it splits your skull? No. No, there's more. The axe does not remember its smelting. These machines do, and pine for the metal world.
It's hard to know what to make of you.
Then open my mouth and look inside. A cave of echoes and memory, but not my own.
I mean, you're tough-skinned, I'll give you that. Especially on the inside.
I first drank at the spring of a fallen thunderjaw. The cables cried out like waterbirds. But felling giants is short work for you.
Trying to appeal to my pride?
No. To inevitability, Huntress. The tremor of their tread.
Oh, come
Can
on.
you feel it? Tugging
Why?
you to the eastern valleys.
So a Thunderjaw next, huh? But of course.
You really gonna ask me all the blood types? Gonna go to this Thunderjaw. Corruption arrows. Get over here. Oh. God damn it. Why? Suddenly he's unfazed by fucking blast bombs. Did I save? I don't know. Okay, I did. And of course. Okay, let's try it again. Die again. Heal. Oh. I got lucky this time.
Enough blood in this beast for Bryn to set up camp inside it. There's a disturbing thought.
Of course, I make blast bombs with the half of what I'm used is still intact. No speaking English good today. Death to the humans. Alright, probably next is a Stormbird or a Glintjaw of whatever.
I hunted that Thunderjaw you asked for. I should be the one telling a story this time.
You carry it with you. Beam wire burns and bruises, the salt lines of your sweat. See? On your skin, tiny metal flakes.
You mean it was a hard fight? How perceptive?
What signs you've shown me, Huntress! But now...
I followed red trails through a green world. Thunderjaw, striding with the majesty of an old god. These wicked parts, fashioned to kill men. This great hole made to haunt the sleep of children. And I realize it is a young beast.
Does
It
he
was
even
not
have
there
eyes?
to see
I
the
can't see
first
it.
strange birds roost upon a metal skull. It became because of us. Hunters. I saw many of tribes gone and yet to come. I even saw you there. Fiery-haired, fierce, bared.
What?
Bared of metal, Huntress. Bared of what we tore from their hides to be strong like them, savage like them. We built our world in the machine's shadow.
Oh.
Called them out with every strike of rock
The
and hammer.
vision from the armor you get.
You think
I'm thinking from
some machine made the Thunderjaw because of us?
from
when you've tasted what
how do I say it?
in the
It's
blood,
the armor you get
there's
from collecting all the power cells, I
Such a
think.
change. It's colder than Banu-Ur, hotter than the Karja sun.
Does any machine walk or crawl that you haven't drunk from?
In the mountains north, the storm birds. Even the air in their passing crackles with potency. In the sweep of their eyes, they see all.
Don't get too excited. I'll get the Stormbird blood.
They must know how the orbit slows, fades, falls.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Alright, I hate stormbirds. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. Right, let's kill this stupid Stormbird. Of course, you're always here. First, let's see. What is? Of course, it's on the back, the brace cannon. So probably there. Get down, damn bird. Can't even hit it from here. Come on, bro. That certainly is fair, eh? Taking from where I can hit you. Down. safe on that piece of armor. Okay, let's craft potions. Of course, that's not possible. Let's craft more ammo, tripcaster ammo. Finally. That damn fish. I hate stormbirds, it's too mobile for their own good. Okay. That's fine. Probably not used to hitting with this. Right. If I can hit him. Good. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. Oh, what do we need more? Behemoth blood? Now we have everything. Okay, let's take back our trap. That didn't blow. First, see, we have skill points to use. Let's take this one. Now I can run. I can run high speed without noticing. Stealth run. Let's do the Naruto run. Yay! Quick save. Hopefully that's the last of it, but I doubt it.
Maybe I've spent too much time with you. I can almost feel the lightning in this.
And the taste, huh? Metal striking sparks along a sharpening stone, lingering. Here.
And the taste.
And?
Nope, that's your thing, not mine. You look startled. Are you okay?
I must leave. You should too.
Without a story? I brought down a stormbird.
You did. You're very able. And you're right. Ode is ode. But no more stories of the past. All told. All done. Future stories. I saw an onrushing storm. The future comes hungry for man and machine. It will catch me, I expect. Catch us all. So enough hunts, enough visions. I'll run. Chase that teasing sun to the forbidden west.
I don't understand. I mean, not that I ever understand, but are you saying we should fear what's coming?
Oh, yes! Jungle on fire! Machine blue light dying out in the eddies of ashes. You, fallen, pale as snow flash, eyes staring open. The metal world, but not the one I sought. The future is a frightful dream, Huntress.
My name is Aloy.
I grew fond of you. Your curiosities and disbeliefs, they all. If you weather this storm, look for me.
Where? In the west? In the storm?
In dreams. Yes.
Finally! Go back to this one. And again, just slow loading.
By the sun. A woman now leads the Hunter's Lodge. What's next? A woman as king?
Okay. Yes, I will become king. Machine King.
Move along. You have no need.
Praise me. Deliberation. Let's first take my waypoint off, my marker, because it's annoying me. Where is the king? The king of the world. King.
I've sent a messenger to the claim to let everyone know.
If there's anything you or your clan need for her arrangements, you need but ask.
There'll be time for all of that later.
Aloy, I'm glad you're back. I'm at a loss about Ursa. To learn she lives, then lose that hope, seems cruel.
She wouldn't want us to waste time talking. She'd want us to find Dervahl. She said he raved about smoke darkening the sun. Tell him what you found in his papers.
A letter. It mentioned a shipment of blaze being sent to a warehouse here. Only, it wasn't addressed to Dervahl. The name was Ayland Forgeman. Does that mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar. Yes, a landlord. The Oseram have been buying up buildings across the city, including one under that name. Let me think. It's by the edge of the mesa, near the temple. Used to be a shop, but it could serve as a warehouse. If Dervahl used the name as an alias to buy it, he might even be there now.
I'll round up my men.
I'll meet you there.
Erend, wait. Remember that no one hates Dervahl more than your own tribe. The clans would give up much to obtain him.
Take him alive? So you can haggle over him? You can't be serious.
Our security depends on keeping the peace. If the opportunity presents itself, take him alive. Consider that a command. Aloy, a moment, please. When we spoke, Erend didn't wish to dwell on the details of Ursa's death. Understandable, of course. But now that they've been left to my imagination, those details are all I can think about. You were there. Did she suffer?
She's not the one who's suffering now. You are. She died before you could say goodbye.
Is it that obvious? You're right. I'm dwelling on my pain, not just hers. And there's only one thing left that can help. Find Dervahl and bring him before me. He will answer for his crimes.
The Sun King. Okay. Too easy to fast travel. First, see, do we need to make something? Let's make some basic supplies. More field blast arrows. Couple of mines. Blast-wise, the best thing in the game. And let's go with precision arrows.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their life. Come, let's talk it over.
Oh, I was thinking the Hunter Lodge. Somebody buy that? Oh.
This is the place. You home, Derval? I got a surprise for you.
Or he has a surprise for us.
Is it a bomb? Doesn't look too big.
Big enough to kill us.
All right. I'll shut up.
Blaze. It must be leaking from something upstairs. If I try to take it apart, a booby trap will set it off.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh.
That's a lot of blaze.
If that bomb downstairs goes off, it'll be just what Derval promised. Smoke will darken the sun as the city goes up in flames. There's gotta be a way to stop it. Something's dripping from the ceiling. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. If we can get rid of it somehow, the blast will be much smaller. It looks like a wooden bracket. Not very strong. Help me push this out.
Okay. Brute force. What'll it do?
Save the city, I hope. But when the blaze falls, run for it. Because the booby trap on the bomb downstairs is gonna get set off.
Will we survive?
Probably not. Now push.
We did it! Derval's best shot, and Meridian's still standing.
This isn't over. Derval said he'd make a VOD watch.
No way. To do that, he'd have to get into the palace, and that's too heavily guarded.
Get back there, just to be sure. I'm gonna look around. Maybe Derval's men left something behind when they planted that bomb.
I got it. Don't worry. If he tries for the palace, he's finished.
Was it an accident? The building blew up. I thought we were...
Food tracks. With just a bit of blaze in them.
I like the tracks.
Why did that warehouse explode?
Hurry up! Get to the fire and shut up a bucket line!
All the city guards are here. Wow.
What happened?
I haven't heard a blast like that since the liberation.
I have a
Set
matter
up
of
a
grace
bucket
and beauty I
line.
would like to discuss with you.
Strolling along the vistas, listening to speak.
There's smoke rising from the
And
edge of
a
the
lot.
mesa. Are we under
Oh.
attack?
The tracks lead inside. Another one of Derval's hideouts.
Oh, goes downstairs.
This must be where Derval assembled the detonator. He tunneled through the wall. Derval did find a way into the palace.
To here. Oh. Okay. So weird. Okay, we. Oh. That was not the correct way, but then again, I made it.
Wish I could be there to see the...
Okay, no more sneaking.
Oh, whatever. Just stab them in the back. In the ass. Good thing so much help, because I think Davalt is gonna be like, I have 17,000 weapons. Damn it. Palace guards are down. Probably with the weapon.
Look at you, Avad. The wriggling runt of a maniac king. You robbed me of my right to kill your father, so I'll have to settle for you. I'm going to enjoy watching the Karja burn, even more because you'll be watching with me. Say goodbye to Meridian, Avad. Breathe in the stench, and choke on the ashes. Something's wrong. It didn't... I didn't hear anything.
There's a bit of smoke rising from the mesa's edge.
No! It should be a firestorm, not some belch from a charcoal burner!
That'll keep my stomach quiet.
What's this? Oh. You must be the Nora who bushwhacked my camp.
And disabled your bomb.
Did you now? Well, bomb or no bomb, I'm gonna splatter that throne with blood. First yours, then Avad's.
She's here!
I've led an army. Killed kestrels and ravagers. A savage is nothing.
Well, he was...
Why?
And I killed everything machine-like.
It's not over yet, Nora. Any good Oseram tinker will tell you. Always have a third plan.
Fight or run?
Fight, was in there. There they
Never do the work if you can get a machine to do it for you.
I hope you like fighting these things, because there's more in the way. Ah! Those majestic, murderous flint.
Needed that.
Ah! Those majestic, murderous flint hawks.
Fighting 7 days and 7 nights. Oh, yes, go down. Halo the Destroyer. Plan 3 also failed. More supply crates.
Save this for later.
Crates.
As much as I wish Ursa was here to kill you, I don't mind doing it for her.
Go ahead. I'm not afraid. Except that knowing you, Aaron, you'll screw it up!
I know what you are afraid of. Going back to Mainspring in chains. Every clan in the claim wants you dead. And they know how to make it hurt. They'll even bid for the privilege.
It's just like you to get someone else to do your killing.
Shut up! You're at the Sun King's mercy now.
Drag him away, boys. Oh. Let's first talk to Daravan, because it's optional. And then we can finish with talking those two, and then I'm gonna quit, eat something, and then go to sleep. All right.
Now stands a sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. Was a guard under the last.
Throw rocks.
Come to gloat, Nora. Well, as you can see.
As you can see, I'm busy.
I don't like a woman that's head of the Hunter's Lodge, but at least she's noble Kharja, unlike this.
I'm a busy.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Let there be light. I don't need them colors.
Aloy, I was just thinking about Ursa. She would have killed Dervahl on the spot. I know it. That's why she went out to meet him in the first place, to put him down. But she also told me to grow up. I gotta admit it burned a little when she said that, but I'm trying to take it to heart. And I guess growing up means putting what you should do in front of what you want to do. Right?
You're asking me? I'm pretty sure you're older.
Yeah, but I don't act like it, do I?
You did with Dervahl.
Don't give me too much credit. Part of me still wants to wait for a quiet moment and wring his neck.
Yeah, but you won't. Because you're a good captain.
Come on, stop. You're gonna make me tear up.
So, after all this, what's next for errand vanguardsman?
Heading back to the claim for a while. I'll get in touch with my clan and we'll lay Ursa to rest properly. Like how she would have wanted. And by that I mean less chit-chat, more drinking.
What do you think the Oseram will do to Dervahl?
First off, they'll argue about it for a long time. But whatever they come up with, it won't be quick. I can live with that. In fact, I might just drop by his cell under the sun ring to remind him what's coming.
Well...
I know. You gotta go. Killers to track, machines to master. All before breakfast. You know what? When we met, I thought I was a big shot talking to a pretty girl hidden away in the middle of nowhere. And now I see that I was just lucky to get a minute of your time. Try not to forget about me while you're out there changing the world.
I'll always have a minute for you. Maybe even two.
Two? Huh. She likes me.
Aloy, to say you have my gratitude feels woefully insufficient. You saved my life. You saved Meridian. And because of you, there will be justice for Ursa's murder. We can mourn her knowing the truth, without painful uncertainty. It's hard to imagine where we'd be without you. And I don't want to try. I hope you will consider staying in Meridian.
Were you and Ursa, you know?
I suppose it's obvious how I feel. How I felt about her. She didn't just give me advice. She gave me strength. But we couldn't be together. Relations between the Karja and Oseram in Meridian were unsteady as it was. The union of the Sun King and an Oseram warrior would have led to open revolt in the city. And probably war with the clans.
Did anyone know?
Only one. Dervahl. He wanted Ursa, but she rejected him. And so jealousy became yet another of his hateful motivations.
What exactly will happen to Dervahl?
For now, he'll languish in one of the old cells under the Sun Ring here in Meridian. As for what happens after we negotiate his extradition to Mainspring, I don't want to think about it. My father was very creative when it came to inflicting suffering. But some Oseram devices surpass even his imaginings. What a waste. Dervahl is a brilliant man. I wonder what he would have accomplished if it weren't for my father's cruelty.
Why do you want me to stay in Meridian?
Well, I would think that would be obvious.
Not to me.
Huh. Well, to start with, you kept the city from going up in flames. You were strong, shrewd, and capable. I could use someone like you at my side.
It might be worth taking a moment to examine what you just said. You just lost Ursa, a woman who stood at your side and could easily be described as strong, shrewd, and capable. It's pretty clear how you felt about her. And now you're asking me to take her place. Is this a job offer or a proposition?
By the sun, you do indeed share much with Ursa. Including a withering eye for foolishness. Please, accept my apologies. Seems I'm getting ahead of myself. I need some time to resolve my feelings. I will be forever grateful to you, Aloy. And in time, I'd like to get to know you better. Shall we leave it at that, then?
It's time for me to go.
Of course, Aloy. And if need be, I will come to your aid. As sure as the sun's rising.
The sun shall fall in the east. Aloy! Aloy! Meridian, get it? Trophy! Let's open some treasure boxes. We can't use half of it. Oh, more health potions. Maybe we need to sell some more. What's next? I don't use override all that much. Maybe it comes in handy later, but I think I'm gonna go for double shot and triple shot. Let's first see quests. So the only one active is the main quest. So we go to a shop, sell everything we don't need, and then go to the closest campfire, and there's when I'm gonna quit and leave the next for the next time. The rest for next time. Still need rat skin. So much junk. We got a lot of these. It's good we have a stockpile of money now, because probably after some more get better equipment. Let's take this. We got another bunch of supply just ready to get opened. Certainly enough wires. The rest of my treasure. Traps. Let's sell all the blue and green modifications also. They're not worth anything. Corruption resist. Shock damage, shock and damage can go 40. We have so much we don't use. Alright. Now, what did I do? Inventory, resources, blast tool. Oh, I needed to sell blast tools and not... Whatever. Let's sell them all because I probably have a full stock in my inventory. Oops. There's one left. We have enough money, so let's just buy potions. No, we can buy meats. There's these chocolates, these potions. I never used any one of those. Let's stockpile on the closest by? This one. Alright, quick save. Let's first wait till everything on my screen is gone. Oh, what's this? Yep. Why is there corruption error? Why were they corrupted? Oh well, let's do a quick save again. And a manual save. Alright, that's it for me. I'm gonna quit now. I hope you enjoyed it or liked it. You can always follow me for more content. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.